2014. Those numbers always seem to get intermingled. Did you guys have a good time? I've got a couple more board members that are coming up, so they're still running around with a few things. This has actually been a really crazy event for us. The growth this year was unparalleled. We've never had this happen before, so we're going to go over some numbers for you in just a few moments. Did you guys like the theme this year? We were really, really lucky to have two extraordinary guests of honor and some extraordinary returning guests. Mary Mouse and Tani, could y'all come up to the front of the stage real quick? We're going to pass the microphone down for each of them. It's extremely humbling to have artists as great as the two young ladies that are in front of us today. We were very fortunate, and I'm almost emotional about how fortunate we were to have such wonderful guests of honor. Everybody, big round of applause for two of the best guests of honor. Would each of you like to say a couple of words to the audience? Would you like to say something? Oh, is it turned on?
Hello?
There it is.
Yeah! Okay, wow, this has been an awesome con. Like, I did not know what to expect coming in here, but I have had the best weekend that I've had at a con in a long time, and I go to a lot of cons. So, you guys are all awesome, you guys are all awesome, every single one of you. So, thank you so much.
I can definitely just agree to that. This has been just a blast to us. I am so honored that I had the chance to be here. I heard so many positive things about Megaplex before, and boy, they were so right. Thank you so much for the stuff, and every single one of you who made this happen. And we will do our best and anything to come back next year. We really, really want to. Thank you.
It also goes without saying, we have wonderful returning guests, and the amazing Foxamore and Big Blue Fox were here, and they also were amazing with their contributions. Along with the gentleman who's holding up a sign right now, Cheetah, the chairman of Eurofriends. He and BB have made an amazing dance last night. So big thanks to them. Also, Night Fox, thank you for coming out. Lurby and White Lion, also members of the Eurofriends staff, thank you. And one big round of applause to Uncle Kage, who is possibly one of the best sports speakers we've ever had. So, a little bit of bookkeeping. Why don't we first turn the microphone over to Yappy, who can tell us just how many people actually showed up for this event.
Thank God I bought extra supplies. 1,281.
Wow.
To give you guys some perspective, our attendance last year was 825.
What's our number on Thursday night?
So that means we had 50% growth over in 1 year. So thank all of you for coming out and spending the weekend with us. There are some other numbers that we're going to provide. We had some challenges go out for the charity. And Skippy, do you want to talk about what our goals were and where we ended up?
Sure, I'd be happy to share that, a little bit of that. We had, first of all, I want to thank our fursuiters, everyone out here who performed this weekend, because a lot of them were very helpful in raising a lot of money for charity this weekend. We tried something new. We tried the box brigade. Fursuiters were given a charity donation box and went around the hallways being cute and adorable and pathetic and milking you for all your work. So thank you all of you fursuiters. We also tried something new with the charity auction this year. We auctioned off fursuiters to dance tonight. And we raised a little bit of money just doing that, so that was helpful too. The challenges, starting with opening ceremonies, was if we could raise $500 right off the bat at opening ceremonies, KP would have to wear a bunny suit. And as you have probably seen, if you have had your eyes open all this weekend, is exactly what happened. In fact, we raised over $1,000 at opening ceremonies within 30 seconds. So thank you all for stretch goals as well. And to skip to the point, our ultimate goal this weekend was to raise $8,000 for care. That's something we've never done before. In fact, that's nearly twice as much as we ever have raised in a single year. And we've really pushed ourselves to get the word out and raise awareness about who care is, what they are, and why it's really important to help. And I think that you attendees have all done an immense, incredible, phenomenal job in doing something really nice for the CARE Foundation. So without further ado, I'll let you know in just a second by repeating this number, whether we have met our goal. We have raised total for charity so far, $10,117. We still had another goal if we could raise even more money before the end of the day. KP, did you want to talk about that?
Well, we did. Uncle Kagi had generously announced that he would, if we hit $12,000, that he would don the bunny suit. He did don the bunny suit during the Fun Day Pop-Pet show. If you'd like to see it again, Uncle Kagi's saying no. But if you'd like to see it again and you want to raise some more money, please feel free. The one thing about that $10,114, is that correct? 117. That is not us. That is you. That is your accomplishment. So, on behalf of CARE and everyone at Megaplex, thank you for everything you've done for us.
So I just want to say that when we're through with closing ceremonies, we do have some more incentives to help go the extra mile and see how much more money we can raise and get Kage back in that bunny suit all night. Just, who doesn't want to see that? But if we can, oh, hey.
She loves you, Kage. She really does.
So we're actually not that far away.
It's what, about $1,800?
Yeah, 1882 away from hitting $12,000 and hitting that milestone. What we've got is at the end of closing ceremonies, we have a bunch of freebies that Wielder has donated. They are on that table over there. If you'd like to drop something into the box and grab a bookmark or a little badge tail, you're welcome to do that at the end of closing ceremony. Additionally, we give our posters away at the end of closing ceremonies, and this year we would like to do that, but if you would like a poster, we'll ask you to line up at the end and have...
The entire front row is conspiring against Uncle Kage right now. If they want to line up and make a donation,
Yes. We ask for, if anyone's interested in the posters that have been lining the walls in the hallways.
I think you got more counting to do, Skip.
Yeah, we will have plenty of counting to do. But so yeah, those posters are yours if you want them. Just please have a $5 or $10 donation for charity with you. Put it in the box, and you're welcome to grab whatever you want.
But yeah, one thing to remember about the posters, these are the...
That's okay, let's just push closing ceremonies back on.
We will. The posters that were framed do have other people's characters on them. Out of respect, we're not actually giving those away. These are the ones that were cut out and like lining the Megaplex chocolate bars, the Derpa Derpas, the little fun characters that were all over the place, all kinds of things. They're right over here. If you want to make a donation at the end of the closing ceremonies, you can pick one up and take it home with you.
Was there one more charity auction item, Bajar?
There's one more charity auction item.
Okay, so in the auction today, there was a Pikachu toy, straight from Japan, that talks. And Bajar was the winning bidder of that item, and she is reselling it for a charity. Do we have anyone who'd like to perhaps be an auctioneer for this real quick item and raise a little bit more money to get it?
Kagi, would you like to help raise money to put you in a bunny suit?
Please.
This is the final item here, so...
So we are, the current bid is
$45 once, twice sold. What the hell's it do again? He talks, does he swear? All right, we got this thing, and we're currently at $45 to Orlando Mom, as far as I know, $45. I've got a current bid of $45, and we want it to stay at $45. What? Fuck you, I have 50. I have 50, which is the final bid. We have $50. I have 60, which is the final bid. I have $60. It's not going any higher. I have no bids beyond 60. What? 65, you bastard. Okay, I have 65. I have 60. What? 75 to the asshole. I got 75. Oh, I thought that was her. You'd have been in trouble. I knew where you live. Your mom is hot. I have $80.
Orlando, what kind of eye look do you give to that?
I have 80. 85. I have 85. 85 is amazing talking Pikachu all the way from Japan. We don't know what it says. It's in Japanese. It's probably dirty. I'm sorry. 100 to the hot lady in the front row. I have 100. I have 100. I have 100. I have one. Yes. A McDonald's exclusive from Japan. What? A McDonald's exclusive, which is an American corporation from Japan.
We couldn't even find it online.
I have $100. I have $100 for the amazing Japanese American McDonald's.
Right here.
Where?
150!
150 I have. 150. 150 to the amazing gentleman over there that I'm going to attack in the middle of the night and cut his throat because I know where his room is. It's right down the hall from me. I have 150. Excuse me. What? This code is $1,000, asshole. Don't even try it. I got one something. 50. I got 150. 150 for the amazing, whatever the hell the yellow dude there. I don't know. 150. There's children here and you didn't tell me about that. I got oh, pee. Drawers. 150. I have 150. I have 150 for the amazing yellow Pikachu dude from McDonald's in Japan all at the same time going once. I have 150 going twice. Sold $150 and whoever the hell you are, get up here. Yep.
Thank you very much, Uncle Kage. Again, Kage is an awesome sport. Thank you so much.
Another number that we didn't mention, oh my. He's 21, right? No one saw that. One more number that we forgot to announce was the Fursuit Parade count, which this year was 320. It's 320, which was a huge jump from last year,
Which was 185.
so something like a double. Yeah, that's amazing.
And I've got a couple numbers too.
Yeah, Hino actually has been keeping track of some very interesting numbers.
So this weekend we had 200 slices of chocolate cake, 200 slices of key lime pie, 200 pieces of cheesecake, and 700 scoops of ice cream. I'm not going to say where they went, they're just not here anymore. Additionally, you guys managed to fill 52% of this hotel. And no clue what we're going to do for next year.
So you guys came out in record numbers, and we really, really appreciate that. Big props to our entire staff. I wish we had the time to go by and individually say everybody's name, but for all of the staff members that are here on the floor and some that are still working or behind the tech desk, please, big round of applause. They took this thing out. This is the heart and soul of Megaplex right here. They make this stuff happen.
So I just wanted to share something real quick. An attendee has commissioned a badge from KP. A pink bunny badge.
And I'm really glad that I'm not smiling. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you more. Right. All right. Anything else?
Before we move on to the conclusion of closing ceremonies, I do want to mention that we have a ton of found items that you have lost. So if you become aware of what you're missing, and one of those things is a brain, which is it seems to belong to a very large head. It might be Tony's. If you found some, or if you've lost something and you need to claim it, head over to the registration desk and they'll take a look at the lost and found for you, see if we found it. We have a lot of stuff. There's some cell phones in there. If you can describe it, we'll give it back to you. A lot of badges too. Very nice.
Awesome. So what we want to ask is for all the fursuiters that are kind of over here, if you could kind of squeeze over to the center, and all of you on this side of the stage, if you could kind of squeeze over to the center too. We do something every year at Megaplex to close the convention. We're not done that yet? Okay. Oh, some other announcements.
Yeah, and you may want to also talk about tonight's events before we conclude. But one more thing is, we really value everyone's feedback about the convention, except if it's just that it's too hot. We already hear that enough. Don't worry, we've a little bit. But otherwise, we really want to hear how you felt about the panels you attended, overall how you enjoyed the convention, any teeny tiny details, little errors that you saw, or something that you think that we could improve next year. Please let us know. We have an online survey this year. It's real simple. It's megaplex.con.org/survey. And that will take you to a Google form where you can fill out and leave any feedback that comes to mind. We really appreciate it. We listen to everything that comes our way, and we will take everything into consideration.
And do we want to announce the theme for next year? Do you have some other things to go over?
I think there was Yappy?
We have lots of t-shirts from some previous years and current year. We're running out of, I don't think we have any smalls and mediums, but something we have up there is a very limited number, and we will never print them again, but the staff has already had them. We have some of these red aprons that the staff have been wearing that we are selling at the con store. We have probably maybe 15 of them left, and so we're selling those out there for $30. So once those are gone, they'll never be seen again. So these are very limited numbers, so if you want something that's very hard to get, we'll have them at the con store right after the closing ceremonies. And for sponsors and up, we have done something up in the sponsor lounge. We're going to extend the hours up there tonight, and we have pizzas coming in. So the sponsors and up, head on up to the sponsor lounge about 7:15. There will be some pizzas up there.
Programming for tonight. So we are going to have a dead dog, and I unfortunately do not have my little clip thing. I've been in a bunny suit all weekend. I have no pockets. But the dead. Thank you. So the dead dog is slated to start at 7 p.m. That's going to have DJ Deke, and then DJ Edge, DJ Takem, DJ Shadowfox, DJ Kaiza, and Spooky DJ. They will all be going in until 1 a.m. We do know the pool closes at 11. Unfortunately, the hotel is requiring that just because there are some small guests in the hotel. They have to keep an eye on that for insurance reasons. So if you want to go swimming, make sure you get into the pool because they're going to close it at 11. In terms of there's no other programming this evening.
There's the
late night fursuit parade. Yes.
The late night fursuit parade, which lines up in Capri at the end of the fursuit friendly dances at 10 o'clock. Capri Ball.
Okay. And anything else event-wise? I think we're good now. Okay. So we're going to be closing 2013. Before we do, we want to let you know what the theme is. Did anybody take a look at the back of the con book and see 2014's theme? 2015's. 2014. My brain doesn't work anymore. I've got bunny brain now. 2015's theme is Cops and Robbers. And we've got two really great guests of honor lined up. For those that might be familiar, has anybody ever heard of Fizz Otter? Fizz Otter does a lot of laser work, and he's going to be bringing some really fun, cool, blinky things next year. Also, we have a t-shirt artist. If any of you have ever gone to woot.com and seen a lot of the Fox shirts, Fablefire is the person who has designed all those. Fablefire will be joining us next year as well. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that, and we've got a lot of interesting ideas planned for next year. Things already started brainstorming, so hopefully y'all will be back next year. We hope you will come back. One of the things that we do, I don't know if a lot of other conventions do it, if you take a look over to the side, every poster, there's a commemorative poster that represents each year of Megaplex's history with all of our themes, and when the poster for Megaplex XIII joins its brothers and sisters, that's the end of the convention. Blitz, could you go get poster number 13? Yeah, Wolfpack, if you could help him out. Did you guys see the poster art from the charity auction? Yeah. Very, very cool. Orlando Fox did it. Also, there was art from Mary Mouse and Tony Del Real on there to commemorate everything. So, Blitz, if you could please bring out the commemorative poster. He's still looking for it. We might need a few staffers to go help him. It's supposed to be right by the door, Blitz. He's having a lot of trouble finding it. Blitz, it was by the door near the table. Blitz, did you find it? Someone took it? He's still looking? He said there's a bunch of crap in front of it. He's starting to rage quit. He dumped all the balls from the ball pit. Wolfpack, were you able to help him find it? They're still looking? It's right there! Guys, I don't think anybody could have taken it. I mean, where did you find it? It's not back there? Wolfpack? Nobody would have stolen our poster. Nobody would steal. Wait, Dingaroo! He's a toon criminal, somebody! Kitty Wonka, go get... We need people to go get him.
Get him, Izzy!
Look,
The band handle approaches.
just retrieve the poster. You can do whatever you want to him. Yeah, get that thing to Blitz. All right, well, we'll deal with this criminal later. Just get him out of our sight. We've already got cops and robbers stuff happening, so folks, get him out of here. Everybody, we'll say goodbye to Dingo for now. So maybe you've had a taste of what's to come next year, but unfortunately, it's my sad duty to inform you, Megaplex XIII is closed. Thank you everybody for coming and visiting with us and playing with us this weekend. We hope you had a good time, and we hope to see you next year.
It's like a That's the same look I've got. So here we are, we're at Orlando Airport. Trip home after Megaplex. Already had some fun. Decided to keep our tails on for the trip home. And the TSA told us we had to take our tails off to go through the checkpoints. And he got the chuckle out of that, saying he never thought he'd ever have to say that. So he made somebody smile already today. I'll take it. But we got here nice and early. That's our gate. And we wait for them to start boarding us here in about 40 minutes. And we begin the trip home. We shall see you guys all in Minneapolis.
Much quicker.